All right, my name is James. I'm with HMD. I've been a local driver for a little bit over a year now. Actually, April made a full year. Love the company, love everything about it. Driving local fleet, it's been pretty cool, pretty smooth. Other than dealing with the traffic, here and there, especially if you got to go downtown Chicago, it's crazy. But when you're a good driver, you know what to do. So you don't make any mistakes. You watch, you look, listen, and live. That's my motto. That's what I live by. That's what helps me out in this field of driving. Outside of driving, I'm an adventurous person. Pretty much like to do outdoor things. Bowling is one of those indoor things that I like to do. I like to cook. I like to sing. So just pretty cool, laid back guy. Enjoy working. I come to work, and that's how you get the job done. So a little bit about me, and I guess how I started or ended up, in trucking. As a young man, I was in the military. I actually went in for 88 Mike, which was transportation specialist. And I got to the gun range on the second week of my basic training, and I guess I did too good or was showing out, and got recruited while in basic training to sniper school. Went to sniper school, and the rest is history with my military career from there. Been to 9 countries, and I've been to 2 continents. Been probably 30 of the 50 states in the United States while I was in the military. Then got out of the military and had a little money saved up. Got my little college education, my business degree, which is my bachelor's degree in business, and started my own towing company, and did that for quite a few years, like about 7.5, 8 years. In the midst of all of that, I had cancer, so now I'm a cancer survivor. Actually, it'd be 12 years now, cancer free. So doing all of those things and still pressing my way, is definitely a thing of, if you don't mind, it don't matter. That's one of the things that they taught me in the military. If you don't mind and you really just put in all the effort that you can or that you can muster up, you can really accomplish anything. So while I had the towing company, it was pretty successful. Got up to about 12 tow trucks, medium duty towing. Never did any heavy duty like towing 18-wheelers or anything like that. How my towing career came to an end was actually in 2019. One of the drivers came on duty and was drinking the night before, and they were in an accident and paralyzed someone from the waist down. And of course, the insurance wouldn't cover the damages because the driver was under the influence. So the injured ended up suing the company, and I had to liquidate all the assets and pretty much sell everything just to pay for the lawsuit. So it's kind of like starting over, So I thought about staying in the towing, and then I thought, hey, I got a couple of dollars left over. I'll go ahead and get a truck and hit the road. So I did. I got a truck, hit the road, went everywhere, West Coast, East Coast. Hated the East Coast, especially New York, driving there in an 18-wheeler. It's like those streets were made for cows and mules back in the day, and I think they just put dirt and pavement over it and said, hey, here's our streets now. So after doing that, 2021 came along, and I thought about, being home more often. I had my fair share over the road. It was fun while it lasted. And I got with HMD. And once I got with HMD, I've been here now pretty much a year. I've been a local driver, and it's been fun. It's definitely been fun. Fair share of challenges, of course, in the trucking industry. You're always going to have that. So just go back to those days of being in the military. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. You're out here to do a job. You get the job done. You go home at the end of the day. So that's what makes a difference. So another fun fact about me, I mentioned it earlier. I'm in ministry. I'm actually a pastor of a church. Presence of the Lord Bible Church at 4756 McCook Avenue in East Chicago, Indiana. Services start at 1 o'clock p.m. on Sundays. In the spot of being a pastor, I'm also a licensed psychologist, and I do counseling as well. So it helps out, of course, hand in hand with ministry. I've been in ministry over 20 years now, and I've been singing in church since I was a little bitty boy. So I'll give you guys an example. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now am found. 'Twas blind, but now I see. Well, that's the voice that got me started into ministry. Singing my way through, and singing actually has helped me in life accomplish and conquer a lot of things that I've had to deal with. So being in ministry, especially as a pastor, it definitely has its perks, but it's definitely got some downs to it, because you're dealing with other people and trying to lead them to their salvation. And a lot of people ask, well, how do you have time to do all the things that you do? And my best answer is truly by the grace of God. I don't control my time. God controls my time. I just show up. I show up, and He takes care of everything else. So I've been pastoring this particular church going on 4 years now. Actually, this church started and was organized in 2018, and here we are in 2022. July 1st will be the actual 4th year. So we have a 4-year anniversary coming up for the ministry itself. And it's been beneficial. It's been a blessing. Anything you do for God, of course, is a blessing. I'm a realist, and I think that's why a lot of people actually lean towards my ministry or the ministry I participate in, because I actually tell the truth. I believe in being honest. I believe in being real. I believe in being down to earth. Like you have to live. There's nothing in the Bible that says that you cannot have a life outside of being a believer. So I truly believe in operating in just that. So that's another fun fact and part of my story and the historicity of who I am. So guys, you heard my story. I hope that it was inspirational to some degree about how I got into trucking and parts of my life as well. Just a normal average Joe, but everybody's got a story. So hopefully here at HMD, we'd love to hear your story as well. Leave a comment, of course, like the page, like the status, and let us hear your story. We'd love to hear it. We'd love to see what you've been through and what you're going through in life and what you're striving to get to. So tell us your story. We'd love to hear it. Hopefully it's just as interesting as mine. And until then, we'll hear from you, and you guys keep on checking us out. Keep a lookout for what we're doing next. We're on the move.